Biggie, the piggy got her licky licky lick back. So the episode begins with Fat and Biggie smoking a outside after they had their crazy night out where they were getting to the bag, honey. Roly poly poly, let me tell you, roly poly, those things are little. Roly, you ain't little, girl, you a big, okay, you a bigums. Junior Fat looked really good in her confessional looks. You know, they say you can't put lipstick on a pig. You can put lipstick on a pig, don't you see? Razor's all drunk, hungover, comes out, wrapped up. She is just, woo, she is so messed up from that turning up. She is messed up from the, all the stuff with Scotty. She is so up from that, okay? So she is like, I'm tired, I don't feel good. Look at her, looking like Casper the Ghost. They do ask her about Scotty, and she says she's ready to move on from the situation, and I'm like, okay, girl, good. So the next scene, Natalie and Tommie are talking about the whole last night with the club. They discuss how, you know, her and Stunna were able to sit in a room together, be in this section, and, you know, Natalie asked, you know, maybe you guys can possibly, you know, have a friendship now, be cool, and she was basically like, ha ha. No. Next scene, these really just be recapping. Stunna Girl, Cat, and Pigface, sorry, what the fuck? Scotty. Sorry, I keep calling that Pigface. Let me stop. They discussed the night before and all that. Pigface Girl asked, okay, then what, did you talk to Tommie yesterday? And, you know, Stunna tells her yes. And they discussed, you know, the throwing of the drinks and, you know, Tommie throwing the drink with the tape rolled back. Boom, she threw the drink, honey. And they see that she did do it, and it shows that, you know, Stunna was telling the truth. They asked Stunna, like, okay, well, do you think that she even really remembers? Or do you think she was just, like, a little too lit? Or do you, like, what do you think? She's like, well, honestly, like, the way she be talking to me on the gram and shit, like, she be, like, reposting and shit, like, she know who I am. And if she doesn't remember, the people remind her. So, I mean, she knows something. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good point. That bitch. Tommie is a freaking just a scammer. She scammed me out my motherfucking $30 last night. Oh, drunk. I don't mean to be mean, right? But do y'all think Scotty is pretty? Like, at first, like, you would think, like, when you see her, you think, okay, she's kind of pretty. But when you kind of really look at her, like, really examine her, I don't know. Like, even in the beginning of the photo shoot, like the theme song, I'm just like her look, I don't know. I just feel like it's all makeup and weave, right? Like, what is under the wig? What is under the makeup, right? It's so much contouring, and it's just, it gives like kind of a pig face. Referring back to the Tommie thing, they asked Stunna Girl if she's willing to reconcile with Tommie, and she says, abso-freaking-lutely not. She ain't crazy. So, this next scene, Krishad, Lola did, and DJ Sky, aka Pigface number 2. They talk about the whole situation about last night and recap everything. They also tell Krishad, look, Tommie was mad that show record was the last one played, and da-da-da-da-da. Krishan was like, I just picked up the mic. I don't care. You know, Krishan be kissing bitches. You know, she kissing Low London, which is surprising because, you know, they were just fighting. I guess, you know, is Low London's hair, I guess she got the hair put back in or something because, you know, Krishan ripped it out. These are bipolar. And then they also ask her, like, oh, Krishan, are you like a lesbian? And she says no. And she just likes to kiss girls. But then Krishan says that, oh, I like women. They cute. So I was just like, huh? And then it was also interesting, like back on Crazy in Love, Blueface would get mad at Krishan for kissing women. And he would be like, well, I can't kiss women in public. And it was weird. It's like, okay, I don't think Krishan is lesbian. That woman is so hungry. She is so obsessed with Blueface's. You know what? Maybe like if she ever breaks up with Blueface, maybe she'll never go back to a man again, and then she'll just strictly be with. You know what I mean? Because you know Blueface probably give good. I mean, come on now. Okay, so the next scene, Biggie and Natalie, they're getting ready to go out, right? And Natalie instructs Biggie to tell all the girls to get their asses downstairs so they can get ready to go out and get them bag. So she go and get Stunna them, and Stunna look like a, but I mean, Stunna, it looked good. But oh my God. This was really funny. I'm gonna play this clip. This was funny.
Hello, gay. Tú estás matando.
Translate.
Why you mad? Oh. Speak English. God damn, none of us can speak motherfucking Spanish up in this motherfucking house. Damn. But we go see her get her lip back later in this episode, Bill. So next scene, they all line up. They're in front of the house getting ready to go out. Tommie comes down in her Balenciaga. Everybody's like, ooh, 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 except Stunna. Stunna calls her a grandmother. And it just kind of goes a little petty. Grandma. But they all end up going out to get the bag. Oh, by the way, Krishan on her phone talking to Blueface, honey. Krishan have checked out on this show. I mean, she really just there for the check, and I don't blame her because we still watch it. I mean, hey. So all the girls get onto the party bus. You see them taking selfies and shit. What is that? Is that a light that she puts in front of your camera? So it's like a ring light, kinda. That's kind of cool. I need one of those. I need a ring light. I don't have a ring light, child. This is real. This setup is real ghetto over here, child. So there they are walking into the club. And everything is going great until Pigface number 2 takes the mic to sing her bum-ass mediocre rap. If you don't sit your butt down and be a freaking babysitter like you're supposed to be to Krishan Rock, and Natalie says she wanted to play it cute in that particular night, but best believe the next scene, she got into that ass. So the next day, Natalie confronts DJ Sky and says, look, listen. We hired you to be, a DJ, but not really. We need you to keep tabs on that animal, okay? And if you can't keep tabs on that animal, we're going to kick you the out of this house. And I was like, oh, wow. And then additionally, Natalie says, look, we didn't appreciate that you sang your bum rap at the club unannounced. You need to make sure that if you're going to sing a song, you need to run it by me because I'm the head bitch in charge. Get it right. Forehead, hairline, I mean, girl, like this is just not good. Natalie tells her, don't do that shit no more. Don't do that shit no more. Don't do that shit no more. You low key, it was like a verbal warning. Like you basically kind of got, this is your first strike, girl. One more chance. And then after that one more chance, you do it again, you out, bitch. So the next scene, Tommie comes out of her high castle to talk to the peasants because she has a separate home in the back. And they discuss the night prior and how the drummer with DJ Sky and how she took the mic and it was whack and everything and da-da-da-da-da. And it seems as though Tommie likes Lo because Lo was impressed that Tommie handled herself so well amidst the drama with Stunna Girl. So now we get to the main event. Kat facilitates Biggie and Stunna Girl to talk about their differences and what had happened. I had forgot, those two initially had got into it on the bus before anybody got onto it on the bus. And really, let me say this to you, Stunna Girl. You were the one that said the bitch first. You were saying the bitches first. You started with Biggie first, okay? They start going back and forth. Ooh, I mean, they just... Stunna calls Biggie ugly. I mean, she says you could never sit with a bitch like me. I mean, she said a lot of stuff. But what seemed to get Biggie riled the entire heck up was Stunna talking about how all the bitches at the audition said you tried to f*** them. And I was just like, oh, snap. And this is Biggie's reaction.
What's the difference between me and you? My pussy better than yours.
So many bitches said they've been fucking you. What?
I'm sorry.
He already
What was
said he
that?
don't fought. He already told you.
Give me Tommie him good. Yeah.
As we're talking, you know what I'm saying?
Get her, Biggie! Get her, Biggie! And they gonna get into it further. And I really hope that Biggie draws blood from that hoe. Anyway, I wanna know what you guys think. And this is the video of the YouTube algorithm thinks you should watch next. Biggie the Pig A! Biggie the Pig A!